Have you ever felt a subtle stirring deep within, a quiet pulse that seems to whisper secrets older than time itself? Perhaps it came in a moment of stillness, a fleeting dream, or an inexplicable pull towards something greater than your daily routine. This is no ordinary sensation. It's the call of Kundalini, the coiled serpent of divine energy resting at the base of your spine. According to the first Hermetic principle, the all is mind. The universe is mental, a vast dream woven from vibration, perception, and memory. If this is true, the external world you navigate is but a projection of your inner consciousness, and what lies hidden within you is as mysterious and profound as the stars in the cosmos. Among the countless mysteries of the human spirit, one force emerges repeatedly across ancient traditions, mythologies, and esoteric teachings: Kundalini. In Sanskrit, Kundalini means that which is coiled, a potent life force said to rest like a sleeping serpent in the Muladhara chakra, the energy center at the base of the spine. This isn't merely a poetic metaphor. It points to something profoundly real, a primordial current, a latent energy waiting to awaken and transform your very being. From the yogic traditions of India to the alchemical wisdom of Hermeticism, this sacred energy is revered not as a myth, but as an evolutionary power, the spiritual sap of your existence. You are like a seed buried in the soil of life, covered by layers of conditioning, habits, and inherited fears. Yet deep within, a pulse of ancient energy throbs, silent, patient, alive. This is Kundalini, not just a force to be activated, but a remembrance of who you are beyond language, identity, or thought. It is the invisible current behind the visible, the divine spark that connects you to the cosmos. In this exploration, we'll dive into the essence of Kundalini, its universal significance, the risks and rewards of its awakening, and practical steps to nurture its rise. This is not just a journey of knowledge, but a call to embody your divine potential, to awaken the sacred fire within and become fully, radiantly human. The universal language of Kundalini across cultures and epochs, Kundalini appears in countless forms, its symbols strikingly consistent. In the East, she is Shakti, the divine feminine coiled at the base of the spine, ready to unite with the divine. Masculine in a dance of cosmic harmony. In the West, she hides in plain sight as the twin serpents entwined around the caduceus of Hermes, the messenger of the gods. Often mistaken as a symbol of medicine, the caduceus is a hermetic key to inner alchemy, representing the dual currents of energy, Ida and Pingala, lunar and solar, passive and active, weaving up the central channel of Sushumna, much like the spiral of DNA in your cells. This connection to DNA is no coincidence. Ancient mystics, through meditative vision, perceived the sacred geometry of life, which modern science now glimpses in helixes and vibrations. The Egyptian Djed pillar, symbolizing stability and resurrection, and the Kabbalistic tree of life, mapping the soul's ascent, both echo this inner architecture. From Greek mysteries to tantric maps, all traditions speak of the same truth. Kundalini is universal, transcending East and West, a force that binds the microcosm of your being to the macrocosm of the universe. This is the Hermetic principle of correspondence, as above, so below, as within, so without. Why must every spiritual seeker understand Kundalini? Because she is not merely a force to study, but the process of spiritual evolution itself, the map and the movement, the unfolding of consciousness from fragmentation to wholeness. In Buddhism, it's the rise of awareness through mindfulness. In Taoism, it's the cultivation of qi through internal alchemy. In Hermeticism, it's the soul's ascent through planes of vibration and mind. Each tradition names this shift differently, but the essence remains: a metamorphosis from survival to presence, from chaos to clarity, from the ego's prison to the cosmos's embrace. The nature of Kundalini. A sacred fire, Kundalini is often depicted as a coiled serpent, resting in the Muladhara chakra, the root energy center governing survival and grounding. But this imagery is more than symbolic. It's a map of your subtle body, the energetic anatomy that underpins your physical form. According to the Kabbalah and the Hermetic principle of vibration, nothing rests. Everything moves, everything vibrates. Kundalini is vibration, a dynamic force that, when awakened, flows through the 7 chakras, each corresponding to physical glands and levels of conscious awareness. Imagine the chakras as musical notes in a symphony of the soul. When dormant, they are silent, but as Kundalini rises, she plays them one by one, creating a melody of spiritual evolution. The journey begins at the root chakra, where base survival energy resides, instincts tied to food, shelter, and safety. As Kundalini ascends, it activates sacral chakra, the seat of desire, creativity, and pleasure. Solar plexus chakra, the center of personal power and will. Heart chakra, the realm of love, compassion, and grief. Throat chakra, the domain of truth and self-expression. Third eye chakra, the gateway to intuition and insight. Crown chakra, the pinnacle of cosmic unity and divine connection. Each chakra is a gate, a test of the soul, revealing hidden truths about your emotional, mental, and spiritual layers. Kundalini illuminates them all, whether you're ready or not, dissolving what is false and reintegrating what is true. This process mirrors Joseph Campbell's hero's journey, the call to adventure, the descent into darkness, the confrontation with inner demons, and the return, bearing light. In Hermetic terms, it's the alchemical solve it coagula, dissolving illusions to coalesce into your authentic self. Awakening. Kundalini is not about becoming superhuman. It's about becoming fully, terrifyingly, radiantly human. Stripped of ego, aligned with purpose, and connected to the divine. The seed within the soil doesn't know it will become a tree, yet the potential is always there. You are that seed, and Kundalini is the life force waiting to unfold your infinite potential. The awakening, a transformative path. Imagine a person lost in the modern world, consumed by materialism, addicted to distractions, emotionally numb, spiritually empty. One day, something shifts. Perhaps it's a moment of deep meditation, a life-altering trauma, or a simple breath that stirs the soul. Strange dreams begin, vivid, symbolic, carrying messages from beyond. Synchronicities multiply. A book falls open to the perfect page. A stranger's words resonate deeply. A pull inward grows stronger, urging them to question their habits, relationships, and purpose. Over time, their body feels lighter, their mind grows still, their heart opens. They are no longer the same. This is not fantasy. It's a path, one walked by countless seekers across history. Kundalini awakening is a remembrance of who you are before societal conditioning, before the labels of name, job, or status. It's the rediscovery of the divine spark within, the invisible current behind your thoughts and actions. But this path is not a straight line. It's a spiral, a dance between clarity and confusion, light and shadow. As Kundalini rises, she challenges you to face your fears, desires, and unresolved wounds, illuminating the parts of yourself you've buried or ignored. Consider the story of Maya, a corporate executive trapped in a cycle of stress and burnout. One evening, during a guided meditation, she felt a warmth at the base of her spine, followed by vivid dreams of a past life as a healer. Over months of practicing yoga and journaling, she noticed synchronicities, chance encounters with spiritual teachers, books appearing at the right moment. Her anxiety eased, her decisions became clearer, and she left her draining job to pursue holistic healing. Maya's story illustrates Kundalini's power to transform, not through force, but through a gradual awakening of inner truth. The risks of Kundalini. Awakening. With great energy comes great responsibility. Kundalini is not a toy. She is sacred fire, capable of illuminating or consuming. In our modern age, where spiritual practices are often reduced to hashtags and quick fixes, there's a dangerous temptation to force her awakening. Breathwork, psychedelics, or esoteric rituals, when approached without grounding or guidance, can lead to emotional, psychological, or even physical distress. Symptoms like anxiety, disorientation, or physical discomfort, sometimes called a Kundalini crisis, can arise when the energy is stirred prematurely. The Hermetic teachings offer a vital reminder. Mastery over self is mastery over all. Without inner balance, awakening Kundalini is like handing a lightning bolt to a child. Preparation, humility, and discipline are essential. You cannot force a flower to bloom. You nurture the soil, water the roots, and let nature unfold. Kundalini rises when your spirit is ready, when the conditions of your mind, body, and soul are fertile. Until then, she sleeps, not as punishment but as mercy, protecting you from energies you're not yet equipped to handle. Consider the cautionary tale of Ethan, who dabbled in intense breathwork retreats without proper guidance. He experienced overwhelming sensations, racing heart, vivid visions, and sleeplessness that left him feeling unmoored. Only after seeking a mentor and grounding his practice in meditation and self-care did he find balance, channeling Kundalini's energy into clarity and purpose. Ethan's experience underscores the need for respect and preparation when engaging with this sacred force. Preparing for Kundalini awakening. Practical steps awakening. Kundalini is a sacred journey, not a race. Here are 6 practical, grounded practices inspired by yogic and hermetic traditions to prepare your mind, body, and soul for her rise. Cultivate stillness. Through meditation. Meditation is the cornerstone of Kundalini preparation. Dedicate 15-20 minutes daily to sit in silence, focusing on your breath. Visualize a gentle warmth at the base of your spine, inviting Kundalini to stir softly. As you inhale, draw in universal energy. As you exhale, release tension, fear, and doubt. This practice aligns with the Hermetic principle of mentalism, grounding your consciousness in the divine mind. Start with 5 minutes if you're new to meditation, gradually increasing the time. Consistency creates a fertile soil for Kundalini's awakening. 2. Practice Kriya Yoga or breathwork. Kriya Yoga, as taught by Paramahansa Yogananda, is a powerful method for activating Kundalini safely. Focus on controlled breathing techniques, such as alternate nostril breathing, Nadi Shodhana, to balance the Ida and Pingala energies. This harmonizes the lunar and solar currents, preparing the Sushumna channel for Kundalini's ascent. Work with a qualified teacher to ensure proper technique, as breathwork can be intense. The Hermetic principle of rhythm, balancing opposites, guides this practice, fostering inner harmony. Ground your body. Through yoga and movement, physical practices like Hatha Yoga or Tai Chi strengthen the body, making it a stable vessel for Kundalini's energy. Poses like child's pose, cobra, or spinal twists activate the spine and chakras, encouraging energy flow. Grounding exercises, such as walking barefoot on the earth, connect you to the Muladhara chakra, rooting your energy. The Hermetic principle of correspondence reminds us that physical health mirrors spiritual vitality. Care for your body to support your soul's journey. Purify your mind with positive affirmations. Your thoughts shape your vibration, as per the Hermetic principle of vibration. Use affirmations to align with Kundalini's divine energy. Each morning say, "I am a vessel of divine light. My energy is pure, my spirit is ready." Visualize a golden coil at your spine, gently stirring. These affirmations reprogram your subconscious, dissolving fear and doubt. Write them in a journal to deepen their impact, reinforcing your readiness for spiritual evolution. Seek satsang. Surround yourself with uplifting company. The company you keep influences your vibration. Seek satsang, spiritual community, with those who inspire growth and positivity. Avoid energy-draining relationships that reinforce fear or negativity. The Hermetic principle of cause and effect teaches that your environment shapes your reality. Join a meditation group, attend a yoga retreat, or connect with like-minded seekers online. Their light amplifies yours, creating a supportive field for Kundalini's rise. Embrace nature's healing. Energy. Nature is a divine mirror, reflecting the Hermetic principle of correspondence. Spend time outdoors. Walk in a forest, sit by a river, or meditate under the stars. The 5 elements, earth, water, fire, air, and space, cleanse and energize your chakras. Visualize Kundalini as a seed drawing nourishment from the earth, growing toward the sky. Even a few minutes in, nature daily can align your energy with the cosmos, preparing you for spiritual awakening. The Science of Kundalini, bridging ancient and modern. While Kundalini is a spiritual concept, modern science offers intriguing parallels. The human body emits an electromagnetic field, measurable through biofeedback and Kirlian photography, which aligns with the concept of the aura and subtle body. Neuroscientific research, such as studies by Dr. Andrew Newberg, shows that meditation and breathwork activate brain regions linked to heightened awareness and emotional regulation, mirroring Kundalini's effects. The vagus nerve, a key regulator of the nervous system, may play a role in the physical sensations of Kundalini awakening, such as warmth or tingling along the spine. The spiral imagery of Kundalini also resonates with DNA's double helix, a biological echo of the sacred geometry perceived by ancient mystics. Quantum physics suggests that everything is vibration, aligning with the Hermetic principle that everything vibrates. Kundalini's movement through the chakras may reflect shifts in neural and energetic patterns, rewiring your consciousness for higher awareness. While science is still unraveling these mysteries, it validates the ancient wisdom that Kundalini is a universal force, bridging the material and spiritual. Overcoming challenges on the Kundalini path. The journey of Kundalini awakening is profound, but not without challenges. Here are common obstacles and how to navigate them. Impatience. Expecting instant awakening can lead to frustration. Trust the process. Kundalini rises when you're ready. Focus on daily practices, not outcomes. Fear of intensity. Kundalini's energy can feel overwhelming, stirring emotions or physical sensations. Ground yourself with yoga, nature, or journaling to stay balanced. Distractions. Modern life, social media, stress, consumerism can derail your focus. Create a sacred space for meditation, free from devices, to nurture stillness. Self-doubt. You may feel unworthy or question your readiness. Remember the Hermetic principle of mentalism. Your mind shapes your reality. Affirm your divine nature. Lack of guidance. Without a teacher, you risk missteps. Seek reputable mentors, such as those from the Self-Realization Fellowship, to guide your practice safely. Stories of transformation. Kundalini's power is best understood through real-life transformations. Sophia's Awakening. A single mother overwhelmed by stress, Sophia began practicing Kriya Yoga after reading Yogananda's autobiography of a yogi. She experienced vivid dreams and a sense of inner peace, leading her to prioritize self-care and inspire her children with mindfulness. Liam's journey. A tech worker addicted to distractions, Liam felt a stirring during a meditation retreat. Synchronicities guided him to study Hermeticism, and over months his anxiety faded, replaced by clarity and a passion for writing spiritual poetry. Anita's healing. After a painful breakup, Anita turned to yoga and nature walks. She felt Kundalini's warmth during meditation, helping her release grief and rediscover her inner strength, eventually becoming a yoga teacher. These stories show that Kundalini awakening is accessible to anyone willing to embark on the path. It's not reserved for mystics. It's a universal journey of becoming your truest self. The broader implications, a collective awakening, Kundalini awakening, is more than personal transformation. It's a contribution to the collective evolution of consciousness. In a world fractured by division, materialism, and fear, awakening, your inner light challenges the status quo. As you align with your divine essence, you radiate clarity and love, uplifting those around you. The Hermetic principle of cause and effect reminds us that every awakened soul creates ripples, shifting the vibration of the planet. Imagine a world where more people nurture their Kundalini energy, choosing mindfulness over distraction, unity over separation. This is the vision of mystics across traditions, a collective awakening where humanity remembers its divine nature. By embarking on this journey, you become a beacon, inspiring others to awaken their own light. Integrating Kundalini practices into daily life to make Kundalini preparation a seamless part of your routine. Create a ritual. Set a daily time for meditation or yoga, like morning or evening. Consistency builds a strong foundation. Use reminders. Place symbols, a candle, crystal, or image of a serpent in your space to inspire your practice. Journal progress. Record dreams, synchronicities, or shifts in energy to track your journey. Look for patterns over weeks or months. Seek community. Join a yoga class, meditation group, or online forum to connect with others on the path. Stay curious. Approach each practice with wonder, open to subtle changes in your awareness. Every step is progress. Perhaps you feel broken, lost in the chaos of modern life, or weighed down by fears and doubts. Kundalini whispers that you are more than your story, more than your past or pain. You are the unfolding intelligence of the cosmos, curled gently at the base of your spine, waiting for the signal to rise. When she awakens, not by force, but through readiness, you see life with new eyes. Every breath becomes a prayer, every moment a mirror of the divine. The journey is demanding, requiring courage, discipline, and surrender. But in return, it offers something priceless, the realization that the divine is not out there, it's within you. What did you think about today's video? Feel free to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Thank you for watching. If this video opened your mind or helped you see reality in a new light, don't forget to like and subscribe to Top Hidden Knowledge so you never miss our next deep dive into mystery, perception, and the hidden workings of our universe. And if you have time, explore more videos on our channel. We're just getting started. Until next time, stay curious, stay aware, and never stop questioning the world around you.